For 2 exciting decades, baseball was symbolized by this man. His name, Babe Ruth. He made the home run his special trademark. But Babe Ruth was the game's most unlikely hero. He winked at training and broke all the rules. In 1914, the Boston Red Sox buy Babe Ruth's contract for $3,000. Only 2 years later, at the age of 21, he establishes an incredible World Series pitching record of 29 consecutive scoreless innings. He becomes one of the great pitching stars of his time. The troublemaking kid from Baltimore is on his way. Honors and awards start early for Babe Ruth, and so does marriage. He weds Helen Woodring, a pretty young waitress from Boston. In 1920, he becomes a New York Yankee. It has taken him only 7 years to reach the top of the heap. This is the house that Ruth built, Yankee Stadium. If he wasn't box office at the movies, he surely was at the ballpark. The new stadium is made possible by the great drawing power of Babe's name. He's the biggest single attraction in sports, bringing in more paid admissions than any other man in baseball history. The people come to see the Yankees, and Babe Ruth is the Yankees. 1927 is another season for the record book. For the past 5 years, Babe has been unable to come near his own record of 59 home runs. The fans are beginning to wonder if he's past his prime. But as the season goes by, Ruth gives them his answer. The total slowly mounts, and late in the season, Ruth finally equals his old mark. 59 homers. Now the pressure is really on. Can he break his own record? By the last week of September, time has almost run out. Only a handful of chances are left. On September 27, 1927, the Yankees are playing the Washington Senators. Yankee Stadium is filled with thousands of fans hoping to see history made. In the first inning, the Babe hits a ground ball to the infield, and he's out at first base. In the fourth inning, he gets a hit, but it's only a single. In the sixth, Babe singles again. Finally, the eighth inning. The string has almost run out. The game is nearly over. Tom Zachary is the Washington pitcher. The score is tied. There's a man on third and 1 out. This is the moment. A home run into the right field bleacher. Home runs in one season. Babe Ruth has set the greatest record in baseball history. In 1932, the Babe is out of shape, and he has to train especially hard for the World Series.
Hello, Babe. How do you feel?
Fine, Sonny. How's yourself?
All right. Well, I'm glad the Yankees won.
Well, so am I.
I guess I'll see you in the World Series games then.
Well, I hope so. I guess I'm one of the lucky fellas to be able to get into 10 World Series. And the way I feel now, looks like I'll be in there.
Well, hope you hit a lot of home runs.
Well, I won't predict anything, but I'll sure do my best. I hope all you boys will be out there watching it.
The third game of the 1932 World Series has a special place in baseball history. This is Babe Ruth's own recollection of that famous day.
I'll never forget it. It was a tough series. Both clubs riding each other, doing everything to get each other's goal. Well, that was just one particular time when I went to bat. Charlie Ruth was pitching. And the first pitch ball was a called strike. Well, I thought it was outside and didn't like it very much. Well, the boys over there would give me this, on you. Well, the second pitch ball was another called strike. Well, I didn't like that one either, so I let it go by. Well, I stepped out of the box, and by that time, they were over there going crazy. Then I looked out at center field, and I pointed. I said, I'm going to hit the next pitch ball right past the flagpole. Well, The good Lord must have been with him.
St. Petersburg, Florida, and the ritual of spring training begins. Babe Ruth is a little slower this year and a lot heavier than he's ever been. Baseball now is work, not play. The good humor is missing and the famous smile is seldom seen. For the Babe, this will be a long, hard year. As the season unfolds, teammate Lou Gehrig becomes baseball's man of the hour. The ovations belong to Gehrig now. He's the pride of the Yankees, their brightest star. And for the first time, Babe Ruth takes second place. Their friendly rivalry turns into an uncomfortable feud. The feud is common knowledge. Everybody talks about it. There are times when the fans can see it, even during a ball game. When Babe Ruth jogs in after hitting a home run, Gehrig, the next man to bat, not only doesn't shake Ruth's hand, but turns his back on the base. The home runs are fewer these days, and Babe Ruth is a weak link in the Yankee lineup. Every game becomes a dreary afternoon for the aging Ruth. A letter of retirement ends Babe Ruth's days as a Yankee. He's 39 years old, and he decides to quit baseball.
Magnificent Milwaukee County Stadium is packed to the rafters for baseball's star-spangled spectacle. Master strategist Leo DeRocher for the National League, Al Lopez for the Americans. The Phillies' Robin Roberts faces leadoff man Harvey Keene of the Tigers, who promptly drills a single to left. Nellie Fox of the Chicago White Sox keeps things moving with another blow that sends Keene to third. Following a wild pitch and a walk to Williams, a worried Roberts meets up with a mighty Mickey Mantle. The Yankee bomber drives a towering blast deep into Perini's pines. Fox scores. Williams scores. And Mantle trots home with the fourth run of the inning. The junior leaguers are off to a commanding 4-0 lead. In the sixth inning, Mickey Vernon's infield tap scores Yogi Berra, and the American League leads by 5. National League President Warren Giles isn't too happy now. It's Don Newcomb on the mound. Teddy Williams drives one deep, and the defensive gem of the day takes place when Willie Mays makes one of his copyrighted catches. Tough luck, Ted. It's a lucky 7 for the senior circuit. Yankee Whitey Ford runs into early trouble as Willie Mays greets him with a resounding single. The Milwaukee Braves hammer in Hank Aaron, waits out a walk, and with 2 out, the National League threat becomes more pronounced. Another hometown favorite, Braves Johnny Logan, comes through with a clutch hit. Then an error enables Aaron to score, and the game stands at 5-2. With 1 out and 2 out in the 8th, Ted Kluszewski bangs a bingle to right. And Willie Mays advances to third. Following a scoring single by Randy Jackson, lean and lanky Frank Sullivan is summoned from the bullpen. Again, a Brave does the scalping as hometown hero Hank Aaron delivers a blow that scores Big Clue. An error admits Jackson, and the game's all tied up. In the 12th, Braves hurler Gene Conley whips Al Kaline, Mickey Vernon, and goes all the way by fanning Al Rosen. Stan the Man Musial takes personal charge with a booming blast into the right field stands that brings an uphill 6-5 victory to the National Leaguers, their 9th in 22 games. A sensational climax to Milwaukee's first All-Star game and a fitting reward for the legions of loyal Braves fans. 23rd Annual All-Star Game. Baseball Commissioner Ford Frick assumes an air of strict neutrality as Casey Stengel of the American League meets Walter Alston of the National League. Bob Friend, fastballing right-hander of the Pittsburgh Pirates, is the National League starting pitcher. It's lefty Billy Pierce of the Chicago White Sox going for the Americans. The Cardinals' Ken Boyer gets the first hit of the game, a center field single. Billy buckles down and fans Gus Bell. Boyer is cut down. Yogi Berra to Harvey Keene, and no further damage is done. In the third inning, with Roy McMillan on second, Johnny Temple singles to center. McMillan races home to give the National League a 1-0 lead. Yankee Whitey Ford pitches in the fourth inning. Willie Mays roughs up Ford with a booming blast into center field bleachers. Ken Boyer scores ahead of Mays as the Giants' pride and joy gives the senior circuit a 3-0 advantage. The White Sox' Jim Wilson pitches in the fifth. Boyer bangs out his second hit, scoring Temple. This makes it 4-0 and brings a smile to the face of Warren Giles, National League president. Detroit's Harvey Keene lines the third. Boyer makes an impossible diving stop and throws Keene out to stifle a rally. It's Boston's Tommy Brewer on the mound in the sixth. Red-leg Ted Kluszewski greets Brewer with a blast in the left field corner. Teddy Williams chases it down, but it's a two-base hit for Big Clue. Roy McMillan stands in next. Brewer throws, and McMillan slices the ball to right field. Fox and Vernon give it the college try, but to no avail as the ball drops for a single. With runners on first and third, Brewer uncorks a wild pitch to Warren Spahn, and Ted Kluszewski jogs home with the National League's fifth run. That's the bumper Teddy Williams hitting in the sixth inning, and Ted really tags one. The ball soars high, wide, and handsome, 438 feet into the center field bullpen. Nellie Fox precedes Williams across the plate. This is the splendid sprinter's fourth All-Star homer, which ties Stan Musial for leadership in this department. New York's mighty Mickey Mantle is the next batter. Milwaukee's Warren Spahn fires a fast one, but Mantle gets good wood on it, and it's long gone. It's now a 5-3 game as back-to-back homers by Williams and Mantle KO Spahn. Walter Alston goes to his bullpen and summons the Giants' 20-game winning southpaw, Johnny Antonelli. Antonelli is touched for 2 singles, but with the pressure on, Johnny fools Baltimore's George Kell. It's McMillan to Temple to Kluszewski for an all-Cincinnati double play. Nevertheless, American League President Will Harrods feels that his boys are back in the ballgame. Stan the Man Musial, one of baseball's all-time All-Stars, that's in the 7th inning. Stan connects as only Musial can. It's a left center field home run. Stan recaptures the lead in the All-Star Home Run Derby with his 5th circuit swat. Things look bleak for the American Leaguers, and they go from bad to worse when Ted Kluszewski laces a liner to right. Al Kaline runs the ball down, but not in time to nail Mays, who slides across with the National League's 7th run. In the 8th, Ted Williams digs for a base hit. Boyer races back. Musial charges in and makes a dandy diving stab for the putout. Paced by the pitching of Bob Friend and Johnny Antonelli, the fielding of Ken Boyer, and the slugging of Stan Musial, Willie Mays, and Ted Kluszewski, the National League defeats the American League 7-3 in the 23rd Annual All-Star Classic. The 24th Annual All-Star Classic has the standing room only sign out at Busch Stadium at St. Louis, where a packed house is dazzled as the Diamond Stars of today are placed on display. Rookie standouts Jack Sanford of the Phillies and Frank Malzone of the Red Sox get tips from the game's 2 brightest stars, Ted Williams and Stan Musial. National League standouts include home run specialist Ernie Banks of the Chicago Cubs, Frank Robinson, slugging left fielder and one of 5 red legs on the starting team, the National League's most valuable player, Milwaukee's Henry Aaron, the home run king of the majors, and the say-hey kid Willie Mays of the Giants. American League batting king Teddy Williams indulges in a bit of good-natured banter with the Braves' Warren Spahn and World Series hero Lou Burdett. The American League leads in the series 13-10. Philadelphia's Kurt Simmons faces the mighty Mickey Mantle in the second inning. Don Hook fields the hopper, but Mantle legs it out for an infield hit. After walking Ted Williams, Simmons is roughed up by Vic Werth. Vic's left field single drives in Mickey Mantle with the first run of the game. With the bases loaded, Lou Burdett is summoned from the bullpen. After 2 quick outs, Burdett walks Harvey Keene, and the American Leaguers lead 2-0. Baltimore's Billy Lowe's pitching in the 5th. Frank Robinson lines a shot to center field, where Mantle just misses a shoestring catch. The Braves' Eddie Matthews races the ball to right field. Al Kaline scoops it up and rifles it back to Gil McDougall for a force on Robinson, and the Americans are out of a jam. 6th inning, and a Jack Sanford fastball is belted hard by Big Moose Skowron. Henry Aaron plays it off the wall, but Skowron slides in a second with a double. Sanford, National League Rookie of the Year, runs into more trouble. An opposite field single by Yogi Berra scores the Yogi Man's Yankee teammate Bill Skowron, and the junior circuit is in command 3-0. Former Cardinal favorite Red Schoendienst gets good one on the ball, but Al Kaline comes up with the defensive play of the day, and it's just a big loud out. 7th inning, Willie Mays knocks one through the hole to left field for a single. Early Wynn is the pitcher, and the Redlegs' Ed Bailey is the hitter. Bailey bangs the ball to right field. Kaline picks it up, but Mays makes it to third in a breeze. Wynn stretches and fires. Gus Bell slices one to the left field corner. Ted Williams chases it down, but both Mays and Bailey come across to narrow the count to 3-2. Al Kaline comes to bat with 2 men on in the top of the 9th. Kaline delivers in the clutch to score Billy Pierce and Gil McDougall. The pitcher is the Dodgers' Clem Labine. Manny Minoso wraps a towering shot to right center field. Willie Mays takes it off the wall, but he can't catch Minoso. Kaline scores, and it's a 6-2 game. Willie Mays sparks the 9th inning National League comeback. Mays rallies one into the right field bullpen. Kaline catches up with the ball, but not in time to catch Stan, the man who scores from first on a 3-base belt by Mays. Don Mossy uncorks a wild pitch. This opens the door for Mays to score, and the count reads 6-4. Manager Casey Stengel wears a worried look as his lead dwindles. Casey boils as Foyle spoils his plans with a pinch single to center. After Gus Bell walks, Ernie Banks swats a solid safety to left. Foyle races around the bases with the 5th run, and here is the key play of the day. Minoso throw to Malzone nails Gus Bell, and that's the ball game. The American League edges the National League 6-5 in baseball's 24th All-Star Classic.
The 1959 National League season, perhaps the most exciting in baseball history, arrives at the breaking point when the Milwaukee Braves and Los Angeles Dodgers clash in a pennant playoff. Strikeout artist Don Drysdale, a 17-game winner, will be the Dodger pitcher. Roger Craig, who came up from the minors at midseason to win 11 games, will be in the bullpen. Wally Moon, a 300 hitter, was the Dodgers' most consistent performer. In Charlie Neal, Los Angeles has a fine second baseman and a timely clutch hitter. The Braves will bank on hammer and Hank Aaron, the batting king of the big leagues. Baseball's newest sultan of SWAT, Eddie Matthews, adds more power to the Milwaukee attack. In 21-game winner Warren Spahn, the Braves own the greatest left-hander in National League history. Another 21-game winner, Lou Burdette, will be on the mound for the Braves as they seek to square the playoff at the Coliseum in Los Angeles. In the opening inning, big Don Drysdale runs into control trouble and gives up a base on balls to Milwaukee's Ed Matthews. Drysdale finds more trouble as Henry Aaron hammers a shot off the Chinese wall and digs for a double. Hank hooks in safely to put runners on second and third. Taking a full windup, Drysdale fogs a pass to Frank Torrey, who smacks a solid single to center. Matthews scores, as does Aaron, and the Braves, with a brace of runs, lead 2-0. Against Lou Burdette, Los Angeles back. Neal puts good wood on the ball, and it's into the open spaces for extra bases. Neal is in with a triple. Burdette tries to slip a slider past Wally Moon, but an opposite field single foils the Braves, and Neal's first Los Angeles run. In the second inning, a Don Drysdale bullet is belted by Johnny Logan into left field for a clean single. Pitcher against pitcher as Drysdale delivers to Burdette. Lou comes through with a big base hit. Logan legs it to third. When the ball bounces under Gillian's glove, Logan lifts home with run number 3 for Milwaukee. In the fourth frame, Lou Burdette learns the hard way about Screeno. Charlie Neal chips a fly into the nearby left field seats for a home run. Neal's shot makes the score read Braves 3, Dodgers 2. Drysdale hangs in there, but not for long. Eddie Matthews drills Don's delivery into the right field seats for his 46th home run of the season. That's all for Drysdale as the Braves fill the 4-2 bulge. Milwaukee meets misfortune in the 7th inning. On John Roseborough's double play ball, Norm Larker's football block cold conks Johnny Logan. Although Johnny completed the double play, it's a bad break for the Braves as Logan is carried out of the Coliseum on a stretcher. Del Crandall touches off an 8th inning uprising by the Braves with a cross-country clout to left center field that's good for 3 bases. Felix Mantilla's liner to left is long enough to score Crandall as Milwaukee takes a 3-run lead into the bottom of the 9th. The bases are bulging with bums when Don McMahon relieves Burdette. Norm Larker greets McMahon with a left field single that drives 2 runners home, and now it's Milwaukee, Los Angeles 4. Warren Spahn takes over, but the Brave ace is unable to silence the Dodger bats. A long sacrifice fly by Carl Furillo scores Gil Hodges from third as a dramatic Dodger rally sends the playoff into extra innings. The issue is decided in the bottom of the 12th. With 2 on and 2 out, Bob Rush faces Carl Furillo, who wraps the grounder past the mound. Felix Mantilla spears the ball, and he has to hurry his throw. When the ball bounces over the glove of Frank Torrey, Gil Hodges charges home with the run that gives the Dodgers the championship. Los Angeles completes the Cinderella success story of the century by climbing from 7th place in 1958 to become baseball's world champion.